All right, so listen. So when Abraham finally got to a place, right, where he was like, you know what? God, I trust you. I trust you. And when Abraham began to trust God, he no longer needed a how. He just believed that God was going to do it. And in Genesis 15, verse 7, God began to remind Abraham of who he was and what he brought him out of. And when I think of that, I'm reminded of the Israelites because listen, God didn't bring Abraham this far to disappoint him. God didn't bring Abraham this far just to leave him by himself to struggle and to figure out how he was going to perform his promises. And I'm reminded of the Israelites when God began to bring them out. It was unfamiliar because God was doing something new. And anytime that God is doing something new, it can get uncomfortable. It can feel unfamiliar, so much so that you want to go back to your old ways. You want to go back to bondage. You want to go back to that toxic relationship, that toxic marriage. You want to go back to settling for what is beneath you. But when you understand that God has not brought you out of what He's brought you out of just to disappoint you, He has not brought you this far just to leave you struggling. He has not brought you this far just to leave you to figure things out by yourself. No, baby, when God called you, He already had an assignment, a way, a process that was going to get you to the promised land. Woo!